special edition of. I had to hit the record button because I always forget. But it's a special edition of F Off Thursday. So it is not F Off Fridays. We're gonna F Off Thursday, and so pretty much what is this? It just comes down to I'm just hanging out. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life right now, and yeah, we're gonna F off Thursday right there. Let's go ahead and adjust that a little bit on my screen. F off Thursday. Thank you to Squirtle for giving me this, and then TR, of course, he made the original, and then I had Squirtle put Thursdays on here for me for now. So tonight we are getting our main event drivers announced. So I'm gonna get more people. We got some more followers are joining us. I texted some friends that were on my phone, and I sent out emails or whatnot. So I'm gonna get to it here just quickly, because I'm not gonna bore you guys with me hanging out here and talking about aero kits and stuff. So we're not gonna do that. So, anyways, carrying on the conversation, we're going to be announcing the drivers that will be competing. I guess it's friendly competition, right? Drift Indy Street League. We were at Volume 4. We're at the fourth one already. And I know I made kind of like some announcements earlier this week on Facebook. Like, so if you guys are not in the Drift Indy Pub on Facebook or the DISL Drivers group, we're going to be changing up a little bit of what we're doing. And by that, we will not be having a July DISL event. It's been a little bit hectic this year, so I don't know if you're in the chat right now. I'm not sure if you've been battling with not getting parts on time, or your uncle or your cousin Will is getting married or some shit like that. There's just a lot going on, right? So with everything that happened last year, we're kind of experiencing people rescheduling things, vacations that they didn't take last year, they're taking it this year, well-deserved vacations. So we're going to be pushing back on our schedule, which we'll of course adjust it on our website on driftindy.com. So that change, as I announced, is going to move. It's going to move the July volume, which we were going to do in July. We're not doing it anymore. We're going to push it all the way back to the planned November event. So we'll be having a fall Drift Indy Street League event, which will be, of course, going through the application. So we'll be only doing 3 volumes this year, which is fine. I think that's awesome. We're killing it with that. Our production team is killing it. Derek King, welcome to the team. Amazing job on the stream. All things considering, man, volume 3 was pretty rough with the rain and just it was just crazy, right? So Marcus and Derek are doing a great job, so kudos to those dudes. Very excited to have Derek King join us this year on our live stream production. And then of course, so for July, so for you dudes, you're like, well, what are we gonna do in July? Well, we're gonna have a Friday night event. So you'll be able to roll in at nighttime or afternoon after you get off work, and we're going to just have a drift night. And then we will also have a drift night on that Saturday that we had planned originally. So that's going to be open to everybody to come out. And the reason that we're doing it at night, because why the F not? Why the fuck not, right? So it's hot in July. It's really hot. So maybe we'll get some cooler temperatures. We'll turn the lights on, and we'll have some fun. So those are just quick little announcements that I have for you guys, and I think you guys, if you're in the Drift Indy Pub, you would have got that news already. So cool. So we'll move on here, and let's go ahead and introduce to you guys all 32 of the drivers that are going to be joining us in June. June. So June. That's going to be Saturday, June 12th at Killcare Raceway. So we'll be having our Volume 4 on that day. And if you're a driver and you're joining us, what's up? Give me a little shout out there. Give me a nice we do something called 69 here. So if you got a 69 boys, show them how we do it. We give them a 69. Make sure that you're tuning into our Twitch stream here. And then, of course, we'll go ahead and get started. The first driver that's going to be joining us at Volume 4. So we're going to be having Volume 4 driver, the first one. We'll go ahead. Let's just start at the very top. We'll go with Chad Anderson. So Chad Anderson from Bobby's crew. I think this would be, he's driven every single one so far. So he'll be joining us for DISL Volume 4. So I'll just type them in here. So like if dudes are running late, we'll go ahead and make sure that guys can see it. So I'll go from top to bottom because I have this kind of alphabetical order, and that would be kind of boring to do it that way. So the second driver that we'll be choosing here, that got chosen, right, to drive in this event is going to be Mylan Zweibel. I can't say his last name, so I'll just call him Mylan. So Mylan's going to be the second driver here. So number 2, 2. Let me go ahead and at least type it the right way. So 2, Mylan's going to be joining us in the Volume 4. And then up next, we're going to be going all the way from Fort Wayne, Indiana. We're going to be going with Trey Engelmeyer. He pilots the Lexus SC300. So Trey will be joining us at spot number 3. And then at spot number 4, we're going to go ahead and go with, let's go with Ryan Wakeland. I'm not sure if you guys remember him. Ryan Wakeland, he comes all the way from like Southern Illinois, I believe. So like, kind of closer to the Gateway area. But he's been driving for years now, and he comes to all the No Star Bashes. And Ryan, really good attitude. So if you remember him from Volume 2, he had the Z33. Let me actually pop that. Let me pop that up. Let me see if I can find a picture of him here real quick. So Ryan Wakeland, I think, there we go. This is a cute little picture, but let me go ahead and pop his picture up here really quick. How do you do this? There you go. So that's Ryan Wakeland. Ryan Wakeland is going to be joining us. And that is at spot, you say it's spot 4. So spot 4, Ryan Wakeland. And actually, where is Ryan from? I don't even know. Urbana, Illinois, wherever that is. So let's click on that. Where's this? I don't want to eat in Urbana, Illinois. But that's where he's from. That's where he's from. So we'll go ahead with that dude. Right, and then up next, spot 5. Spot 5. Kyle Anatovich. So Kyle Anatovich will be driving Mike Anatovich car. So if you guys don't know Kyle and Mike, Kyle's the son and Mike is the dad. He's coming off of a drift week. So Mike is letting Kyle borrow the car because apparently Kyle likes to blow up SR20s. So I hear, or they like to blow themselves up. I don't know. So he is going to... he's going to be joining us there at spot number 5. All right. And then spot 6, the hometown hero, Fleet Graphics. So if you know who I'm talking about, Brian Wagner, B-Wag. B-Wag's going to be joining us at spot 6. And we'll keep moving here. I don't want to take my whole hour here just freaking picking names out of a hat, out of my list here. And then I'll kind of explain after this next pick how we do this so you guys kind of understand what we're doing. So the next spot is spot 7 for the main event for Volume 4. We're going to go with Mazda FD3S driver Drake Byansky, originally from Fort Wayne, Indiana, traveled the world, served in our military, and now lives in Indianapolis. So Drake Byansky will be he'll be joining us at the next volume. So how do we pick these drivers, you're asking, right? So if you're just now tuning in, we have an application process that we post up on our website, driftindy.com. from that form that you fill out kind of tells us who you are. We want a picture of your car. How long have you been driving? Hey, dude, if we don't really know who you are, one of the Drift Indy staff members will reach out, get video of who, of your car. Any extra questions we'll debate or deliberate, right, privately within the staff. And then we really kind of put our minds all together. All staff members have a say and they all have a vote. And pretty much the most votes kind of go into this little ranking system that we have. And that's how we pick the drivers. So now you know. Now you know how we do it. All right, so up next, we got Drake Bianski. He's going to take spot 7. And then up next, another breaking member, but this one's an ace. He's a new guy, the new guy in town. He'll be joining us in his FC3S, Mr. Josh Vetter. So Josh, as you guys remember, he's been driving for a couple of years now. Piloted a Miata for a while, and he wanted to get into something bigger, so with a little bit more power. So he'll be joining us in his Mazda FC3S, his RX-7. All right, cool. And then up next, and if you don't know these guys, like look for them on Instagram, Facebook. You'll be able to see how cool their cars look. All right, and then this one, and we want to see more of this dude. We definitely want to see more of his driving. He's been joining us since Volume 1, all the way, from Chicago. I guess not all the way from Chicago, because Chicago is just 3 hours from where I live. We're going to go ahead and go with Jake Carpenter, sexy man himself, okay? Josh Ryan, this titty, he liked Kendas before they were cool. Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, you gotta give a shout out to Kenda right there. Kenda drinks, you know what I mean? All right, and then up next, we used to call him the king of the streets around here. I know he's working on getting his car back. Got hooked up with our friend Justin Medina. I don't know how Justin says his name over at Link ECU. I'm going to ask him this weekend at the event. But we're going to go ahead and go with, at spot 10, Mr. Oliver Vaughn. Oliver Vaughn. Not Vaughn Gittin Jr., but just Oliver Vaughn. If you guys don't know who Oliver is, just look up Barty Lexus. Used to drive a purple SC300 in NBU years ago. Just an old school homie. So he'll be driving his purple RX-8 that he broke at Volume 2. He got all the parts that he needs, getting some new tuning stuff over from our friends over at Link ECU. And he's going to get that thing back on the road, and he'll be at KillCare for Volume 4. And then this is cool, though. This is what I love about this event, that it's like dudes that have been driving for a while or dudes that have just like recently been driving. So up next at spot 11, we're going to go ahead and go with Mr. Aaron Krebs. Aaron Krebs made the cut, so Aaron will take spot 11 at Volume 4. So everybody, if you know Aaron, where's Aaron? Is Aaron in here? Aaron Krebs? No? Yay, Aaron. All right, so Aaron makes the cut. That's going to be awesome. And then the next boy, this guy doesn't need, he just doesn't need, he's been on podium before. He doesn't need an introduction, but I'm going to go ahead and show him off because I love him. Colty Terrell. So Colton Terrell is going to take the next following spot in that beautiful car of his. That dude, it's beautiful, but he drives the living shit out of it, man. So I'm excited to see him. Maybe we'll go golfing again the Friday before the event. So we had a little golf outing. B-Wag, myself, some other DISL drivers. Colton and his brother Tyler were there. It's a pretty good time. So going to be a good time to have these dudes. My comment. Oh, left my what's up, Mylan? What's going on? So Colty's going to take that spot. All right, so we'll go with Colty. And then the following spot is taken up, going back up the list here. Are you guys just all waiting to get called or something? I think I took that photo. Oh, did you? Did you take that photo? Which one, bro? Here. We'll give you your minute of fame here. What's up? Is that your photo? Ill I Am? Who's Ill I Am? Who you be? Is that yours right there? I don't see no watermark, dog. Where's your watermark at, bro? Where's it at? I think I took that photo. You think you took the photo. You didn't watermark it. You should have watermarked it, dog. So, all right. So, anyways, we're going on to the next guy. Lucky number 13. Lucky number 13. We're going to go ahead and go with... Who are we going with? Is that Nah Play? What's up, Nah Play? What's up, man? Is that Jonathan? What's up, John? John? Man, I don't know who Ill I Am is. You need to change your name to Nah Player. All right, so the next person that's joining us in an Infinity G37, we're gonna go ahead and go with Jeff Donati, Columbus, Ohio, ex Formula D Pro 2. We're not calling it Pro Spec yet because that's when he drove. MDU driver. Dude's been driving forever, travels around, hell of a driver. He's challenging himself in an Infinity G37. I'm very excited to see Jeff hit the track with these guys with that car. So I think it's going to be very cool to kind of see that change, right? Kind of going from like a race car, Pro-Am car type car into like a street car type of thing. Very excited to see Jeff Donati get on the track and see what he can do. So that's going to be fun. All right, so up next, a newcomer. He drove in the DISL Light event at Volume 3. We're going to go ahead and go with all the way from Michigan. Who's from Michigan? Michigan? Anybody? No? 69? No? Okay. So we're going to go with the next driver. What number am I on? 13? That was so Jeff was 13, so this guy's 14. We're going to go with Paul Suave. It's Suavecito. Paul Suavecito is going to take the next spot in his S chassis. So very excited to see that. And then spot 15. This guy does not need an introduction. You know him from Bobby's crew, Josh Esty. Josh Esty is going to be joining us with spot 15. So spot 15 goes to Bobby's crew member. Always excited to see those blue cars get on track. Like I said, everybody heads to the track when a blue car heads to the track, and that's because you don't know what in the fuck is going to happen. Guys are super aggressive on there. So very, very excited to have that. So we're going to be going with Josh Esty at that spot. And then spot 16. He was unable to make it to Volume 3, but we have confirmed that, well, I'm hoping that we have confirmed that he'll be able to make it to Volume 4. He says he is, and I believe him. When he says he's going to do something, he does it. But I have not seen this guy in a hot minute. Very excited to have him. Looking for a picture of his car, but I don't know. I think it's this one. But we'll go ahead and show it off. Old MDU driver, old Formula D driver, Diego Santos, aka Jeffrey Stoneback. So we're going to be giving Jeffrey Stoneback number 16. GF. We got a couple Jeffs in the lineup here. Jeff Stoneback is going to be joining us in, I think, this car, but hopefully it has a better looking bumper. I didn't have a picture. I'm sorry, Stoneback. But Stone Cold Stoneback, he's going to be joining us. That's exciting to see. If you don't know who this cat is, go get on YouTube. Search his name. He's aggressive. He's crazy. He's an awesome driver. Awesome friend. Great dude overall. So very excited to have him back. What I think is his original home. So Jeff, welcome back, buddy. And then up next, we all know him. Right here. We all know him as PJ, but you might know him as JP Honeycutt. So JP is going to be joining us at spots. I think that's 17. Dude, I lost count. I'm horrible at this. Good thing I'm highlighting the names I called out already. So JP, he doesn't have the internet. Forgive him. So JP is going to be joining us at spot 17. So far is looking good. I have named all of them. So if you kind of scroll through this, you kind of see we got Chad Anderson, Mylan Swable, Trey Engelmeyer, Kyle Anatovich, Brian Wagner, Drake Bianski, Josh Vetter, Jake Carpenter, Oliver Vaughn, Aaron Krebs. Where's 12? Aaron Krebs, Colton Terrell, Colton Terrell, Jeff Donati, Paul Sway, Josh Esty, and then at 16, Jeff Stoneback and JP Honeycutt. So the next guy that we're going to be calling here, a newcomer, he also drove in light. He got called up at Volume 3 to come up and compete in the main event. So we're going to be going with giving him the opportunity to come back out and swing on some of these old dudes. Jash Stoltane. So Jash Stoltane and his BMW E46. He'll be the next dude that we call up into this lineup. So far, so good. This is a hot lineup, dude. All these cars look awesome, by the way. All these guys drive awesome, by the way. So I'm stoked to get a dry pavement, a new track, by the way. So we're running a brand new track. It's going to be a completely new layout for DISL Volume 4 that our staff is putting together. We're testing, and it's going to be very cool. So the next dude here, Squirtle just joined us. What's up, Jose? And then at spot 19, Keegan Leap, an up and comer, dude. This dude drives everywhere. He drives as much. He is a competitor. His car looks awesome. Dude comes out there, just doesn't ever complain. I've never heard Keegan complain. I think his only thing was like, yo, dude, can we just have more events? Like, the dude just wants to drive. So happy to have Keegan be a part of the DISL family. He'll be joining us at spot 19. So the question here is, guys, the question of the hour, are you horny or not? All right, I think we are. So we'll go ahead and Squirtle, I think the answer is yes. I think everyone is horny. Fuck, I missed everyone before 19. All right, so you just got here. What's up? Hugh Strappin. That's got to be John. That's got to be John Boy right there. What's up, bro? So Chad's on it, on the road, trying to listen. Heard something about my name. Yeah, you got called, Jake Carpenter. You're in the show, bro. Hugh John was busy popping one off. Horny or get the fuck out. Okay. So hold on. So I'll name him real quick. Hugh John. So I'll name him for you again. I think these people are sick of me. So I'm not going to name the number. I'm just going to say the name. So we got Chad Anderson so far, Trey Engelmeyer, Kyle Anatovich, Drake Bianski, Jake Carpenter, Aaron Krebs, Jeff Donati, Josh Esty, JP Honeycutt, Keegan Leap, Chad Stolting, Jeff Stoneback, Stone Cold Stoneback, Paul Suave, Colton Terrell, Oliver Vaughn, Josh Vetter, Brian Wagner, Ryan Wakeland is making a comeback at Volume 4, and Mylan Swable. So that's who I got so far. That's what we got. So everybody's good. So give me a 69. I think we're caught up here, and we'll continue. We'll continue here with number 20. Number 20. This guy applied, and we were like, at Volume 1, right, his car just wasn't ready. It wasn't a thing. I think he's the only dude maybe repping the Dumplings crew from Cincinnati. Welcome at number 20. We'd like to welcome Nathan St. John to the field. So Nathan St. John is going to be joining us in his S14. So Nate St. John, thank you for applying. Happy to see what you got, man. Bring it. Let's go. And I told him lower that thing just a little bit more. So he's going to be lowering his car just a little bit more. But it's going to be good. And then up next, we'll keep the party rolling and going here. We're going to go ahead with Pittsburgh's own. I think he's from Pittsburgh. Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh. Brett Leone. So Brett Leone makes a comeback to DISL. Always love having Brett. If you're part of the drivers group, go back and read his story and what drifting means to Brett. Brett's a good dude, man. Whatever he's got to do to make it to an event, he does it. He'll stack up his BMW with tires and just drive the car to an event. to get some seat time, man. So very, very excited to have Brett back, man. So Brett, if you're out there, bro, or if you're still working, I hope you could catch this later on the tube. But welcome back, man. Very happy to have you. All right, so Brett Leone, and then up next, finally, the guy that pissed off the internet when he sold an S chassis for over 30 grand. Kyle Robertson, everybody. Kyle Robertson's coming out in his R32 sedan Skyline, his Skyline. So very happy to have Kyle Robertson come back. He's going to be joining us at spot 22. And I'm not even going to say this dude's last name because I can't. I don't know. Maybe he'll have to. But we'll go with Dylan. Dylan Lobestol. I think I said it right. Dylan Lobestol. Is it Lobestol? Lobestol? Lobestel. So Dylan from Lobestel, from Lobestel, Dylan Lobestel from Michigan is going to be joining us in his BMW E46. He'll be joining us in his low, awesome looking E46. Another guy we love having out. Two events. Dude just loves to drive. He drives his car to events, and it's always happy to see him. We'll see you this weekend, buddy. Can't wait to see what that thing's made of. All right, and then the winner, the automatic entry and winner and past tech and competed at the main show and won a trophy and just all kinds of good shit, man. And I think he made in the top 8, the final 8, was he final 4? Maybe, but the final 8 for sure. But Joey, everyone give it up for Joey Ritter. Joey Ritter, he's going to be joining us at spot 24. Very well earned. Always happy to have Joey be part of anything Drift Indy. So Joey, welcome to the show. We'll see you at Volume 4, buddy. Well, we'll see. I'll see you Saturday. All right, and then up next, the winner of Volume 3. The winner of Volume 3 at spot 25, the animal himself. We had him on the last episode of F Off. It was F Off Friday, but it's on the tube if you'd like to watch it. Mr. Ray McDivitt is going to be coming back, and he will have somewhat a good lineup here to go up against. So very excited to have Ray back. Ray from Bobby's Crew, Ray McDivitt from Bobby's Crew. All right, and then the guy you've been waiting for that was late, Mr. number 19, all the way from Fort Wayne, Indiana. He drove one event. Hey, dude, can you get your car ready to make it out to DISL? Absolutely. He makes it happen. He comes out. Love to have him. He still owes me a pupusa. But, of course, we'll give it up to Hugh John Kwok. I think I said your last name right. But Hugh John all the way from Fort Wayne, Indiana. He's going to be joining us. And I'd like to take a moment here, right, to go over here, just kind of look at maybe not the simplicity, but just like the build quality of his car. You gotta love it. Gotta love what he's done. This is what it looked like. I remember that opening day, and then he kind of took the time to get it prepped. So in a week's time, he transformed that car to this. Thing looks awesome on BC coilover stage wheels. Just nice and low, dude, and just like some nice aero. I think this is a Raceline kit. I don't know. I was going to talk about aero tonight. I think I'll wait until another episode to kind of go through the aero and through all the different companies that I've followed for like the last 21 years of kind of being involved in this game. But of course, looking good and really happy to have Hugh John joining us at Volume 4. So. All right, cool. So we'll carry on here, and then I have not seen this guy in a while, and I'm very happy to have him. We'll be going ahead and going with number 27, and that number is going to, not Hugh John, but I'll just type it in. Corey Misko, everybody. Corey Misko is going to be joining us. Misko. I don't know how to say you guys from Michigan. You guys have weird names, but him and his E46, he's been kind of doing just a lot. Also works for a Formula D driver and some spotting, but always glad to have this beautiful car join us at events. So this is Corey's car. So I'm sure this is Corey himself flicking this off. But yeah, that is Corey. And Corey representing the street league at one of the drift weeks. So very excited to have this beautiful man at Volume 4 here in June. All right, and then so we'll go down here and we'll be calling. This name I recognize from virtual. So if you were part of our Drift Indy Street League virtual, it's nice to see dudes get their cars ready to come out and swing, and we're going to be giving this spot up to just one of our regular Drift Indy drivers. I know he had like an accident. He got his car working again. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm going to polish this thing up as good as I can, but I want to really drive in this and kind of take it from there. So we're going to go ahead and give it to Jake Piper, man. So Jake Piper, if you're on, brother, someone tell Jake that he made the lineup. He wasn't really confident when I texted him the other day. So give it up for Jake Piper. Jake Piper is going to take spot 28. He's going to be taking spot 28, so that'll be cool. And then the next dude, this one cracks me up a good amount, and that's just because I'm thinking about Volume 3. We get radio communication right as we're just kind of doing our thing on the stream, and then the judges are talking, and just overall it was just kind of funny when that's the next guy, Alec Morlock takes the next spot. But he rolls up to grid, I guess, and he's like, "Oh, this is the final? Cool." Just the attitude, and he just had no idea. He was just out there having fun, and he looks at Ray. He's like, "Yeah, I had no idea this is the final." So he was just out there lapping. But Alec Morlock, of course, got on podium at Volume 3. He'll be joining us at Volume 4. Very happy to have him. Just another dude that's willing to kind of, just be part of the community. He has amazing talent when it comes to, just video game stuff and physics and all this other stuff. So it's just really good to kind of get his take. And he helped us a lot with the Drift Indy Street League Virtual, which, of course, we'll be doing again this winter, the fall time after the events are done, and just kind of doing a little bit more with that at the end of the year. So it's going to be very exciting for you sim rig drivers. That's going to be a good time. So very excited to have Alec joining us. So Paul Suavecito, what's up, man? Paul Suave, you got spot 69, brother. You made the show. Very happy to have you, man. Can't wait to see you. All right, and then up next, the last three here, we'll go ahead and just kind of share them. I'll just kind of share them all together just to kind of speed things up just a little bit. So we're going to have spot, it's going to be spot 30, 31, and 32. We'll just do it all with one blow. And I'll introduce these guys. Coy Pendleton, of course, from Team Terrical down in the Cincinnati area, comes to all of our events. He'll be actually piloting a Toyota Cressida. Jason Phillips, who is brothers to Justin Phillips, he saw his brother ripping at Volume 3. He wanted to be part of the show. So of course, the cars, yeah, they could use a little bit more work and stuff, but the guys are really bringing an awesome spirit of drifting to our community. So very happy to have the Phillips brothers joining us, one in an S13 and one in his Z33 who participated in Volume 3. So that's going to be very awesome to just have in general. At Volume 4, I am beyond stoked to kind of just see what's going to happen at that event. But all the drivers that we've listed off, you guys will get your official invites via email tomorrow with your registration code or whatnot. I got to get with Squirtle on that. And then that way you guys could get your discount codes to register for the event. And of course, if you can't make it, just tell us. We will find a replacement for you. So congratulations to all of those drivers. Thank you very much, for joining in on the stream this evening. I think that's enough time. It's Thursday. We all got to work tomorrow. If you are around the Dayton, Ohio, Xenia area this weekend, we have a Saturday and Sunday. We'll be out at the track. As you guys know, we're just gonna drive. We're just gonna be driving a shit ton on both days. And then, of course, we do have spots available to drive on Sunday. Just get with Dan Perlenfine. Let him know you do need to make the mandatory drivers meeting in order for that. But if you want to join us on Sunday, we do have spots available at the gate. So with that said, I wanted to go ahead and just give a quick shout out and thank you to a very good partner of ours. And the only reason, right? I always like to kind of use these streams because we have some people watching. If it wasn't for these folks, honestly, we wouldn't be able to do what we do or make our events look cool. So by that, all those flags and all the banners that you see, those come from this company here, Blip, Fleet Graphics. They're located, close to close to Killcare, Centerville. For you guys that don't know, this is a family business of the Wagners. B-Wag, Brian Wagner, he works there. They just do a really good job. So if you ever need to wrap your car, or you need like just anything that's graphics, related, please feel free to give these guys a call, ask for BWAG, or just send them an email or whatnot. Let them know that you're looking to get some stickers or banners made or whatever, dude. They do it all. They have print, design, all of that stuff. They do all of it. So they help us with everything. Look at that. Get Taco like some they have like little stickers for your windows. So if you're a small business owner and you're in the area, give them a call, or they'll ship it out to you. So just a quick shout out there to BWAG. I love you. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on the stream this evening. I'm going to go ahead and kill this beer. And I'm going to go play some video games. So with that said, thank you guys. We will see you soon. I love you. I love you. Until next time, I'm Edgar. We'll see you Saturday. DriftIndy.com.
Someday, someone, somewhere, somehow is going to make you understand. These words will drill into your head. You undergo the process, and you will do anything they say. They will have power over you. You will not question their authority. You know what they can do. I shake my head, I don't know what to say. I see my chance to turn and walk away. I will not be a part of this romance. I just can't take that chance because I see my opportunity to shout the last goodbye. The last goodbye. I bet you never did expect to have a big important name. They all will have exquisite taste, but everyone will look the same. You will be quickly photographed. You will be shot from every side. They'll teach you what you need to learn, and they will take you for a ride. I shake my head, I don't know what to say. I see my chance to turn and walk away. I will not be a part of this romance. I just can't take the chance because I see my opportunity.